All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKodash. All right, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father who the world ignorantly calls God, Bahashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the Son, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, and I just wanted to do a quick lesson, entitled Before Being a King, First You Must follow, right, or be a servant, something along those lines. But you know, um, before we can lead, we have to understand how to follow, and it's important to understand that. Of course, that's what Yahweh Shah commanded us to do is to, you know, follow Him, right? Just like He told the disciples when He, um, came upon them. He told them, pretty much, they were, preoccupied and whatever obligation that they had. But when they seen Yahweh Shah, they dropped everything and followed him, right? And we know that those men that follow Yahweh Shah, in the regeneration, what they're going to get, right? They're going to be kings and priests, right? And we hope to come in that same stead. But the importance of that story and why I bring it up is the fact that they had to follow first, you know, and even in the world, you can't act like you know it all. There's certain things that you have to have guidance on, and you have to be built up in the spirit and in other aspects of your life, which everything is spiritual, but not everything is, about strength or about, flexibility, right? But everything is spiritual. So starting from within, everything uh, that we come upon when we, come into this ministry, pretty much we're supposed to follow, if that makes sense. Kind of had a brain fart, but you know what I'm getting at. All right, let's go ahead and read that account. This is Matthew chapter 29 or chapter 19, verse 27. It says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?" Right? It says, "And Yahweh said unto them, Verily or truly, I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Right? And so that's the production or the reward of following Yahweh Shai, is to receive authority. But first, what happens? You have to follow Yahweh Shai, right? You have to follow, the Spirit, man, which the Lord has given us back in these last days. You see, but it's important the following aspect, right? Because in this world, you have a lot of um, people who claim to be leaders, right? But or claim to be an influencer, right? But what are ultimately they influencing you to do, or what are they leading you to? It's not kingship, right? It's not a way to salvation, right? It's ultimately destruction, but we're following after the first spirit, Yahweh Shai, um, the first spirit the Heavenly Father made, right, which is Yahweh Shai. You see, and that's going to lead us into a kingdom. But the main point of that is, at first, we have to learn how to follow, because in this world, you know, uh, Esau will have you believe, that's really an Edomite spirit. How these niggas, they'll make rap songs and say, I did it by my lonely, did it all by myself, you know. No, man, it's important that you have positive influences, man. Examples, right? Which the scriptures give us examples to follow, right? Those men that were, glorified because they relied upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? They follow the direction, they follow, the footsteps of Yahushua, right? Speaking of the disciples, David, right? You have mighty men, Enoch, right? Enoch walked with God, you know. So all these examples of those that followed, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and they were rewarded. You see, but this is Matthew chapter 20, verse 26. It says, "But it shall not be so among you, but whosoever will be great among you, let him be a minister," right? And it says, let him be a minister, somebody that serves, right? Somebody that takes a load, and that's important when you understand, your role in this ministry, somebody that takes the low, somebody that, is kind of reserved, you see, abasing yourself, not thinking of yourself as you ought not to be, right? That's important, you see. But most people, they would think that's being weak. That's being is looked down upon in this world, right? It says, verse 27, "And whosoever will be a chief among you, let him be your servant, even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many," right? So Yahushua was our example, right? Yahushua is constantly our example, man, of how we should be moving, Yahushua came to serve, right? Just like how we should serve Yahushua, man. We're following him. We need to serve him, man. Whatever he demands of us, we should be doing such thing, right? That's why when you read 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter, right, it gives you the order of, the the hierarchy, right? It goes from Yahweh, then to Yahushua, then unto, the man, then the woman, then the children, right? That's important to understand, because you have to have order when it comes to following. It's not just a out of order. It's a line, man. You got to get in line to enter into the straight gate. It's a certain amount of order, man, and that's important. So being able to pass things down the line, right direction, right? Well, that first comes with being submissive or serving, the one that's in front of you. You see, that's very important, because Yahushua, ultimately, that's who we in agreement look upon, and if we are, we're likened unto sheep, right? And if we're going through a narrow passage, we need to just keep our eyes single, man. Keep our eye ahead. That means, looking unto the next man, because that he's following after Yahushua, not veering off to the left or to the right. So like I said, just wanted to do a quick lesson. I think the point was made. I ain't gonna make it too long, right? But these are things that we go over again and again, so that they're at the forefront of your mind, and to meditate upon. So if any of you brothers or sisters, or chiefly the brothers, got precepts, sisters, just kind of fall back with if you shouldn't be putting precepts on the comment board or whatnot. Saying shalom, and it's fine, but yeah, and if any brothers want to add precepts, go ahead, and Lord will, I got the point across. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakwadash, Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom.